Hey you, Elaine?
Hello, child. You look competent enough.
I
I can
am.
see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
Both. What's it to you?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Great Farshire?
By the All-Mother, don't tell me you don't know what Farshire is.
I mean, I've
The
heard of the
largest duchy in
Shire.
the middle of the island, with the wise Lady Kincaid in power, who has a hold over the entire territory. Nothing? Oh, really?
Yes. Let's say I can't remember. A woman on the throne? That's interesting. Yeah, but alright, it's because it's Middle Ages and dark fantasy. You know, women wouldn't be in power, so let's just go ahead and answer that one.
I know, child. I know. Everyone was surprised. Camelot turned up their noses at this for years. But after Lord Kincaid died and Aidan, Lady Kincaid's son, disappeared, the nobles of Farshire decided she could stay on the throne. Even if Aidan had been alive, she would still be ruling as a regent until he came of age. But between you and me, he wasn't a very bright boy. So she would have been ruling until her death anyway. Oh, we're lucky to have her. Difficult times require determined leaders.
Let's say I can't. Difficult times?
Worse than ever. The wordness is thickening, and the roads are getting dangerous and unpredictable. That's why I'm here, wandering Avalon looking for solutions. If I don't do this, who will,
I don't know. You want to fight the weirdness? How?
You're probably wondering what a feeble old lady who can't even lift a sword could possibly accomplish. But King Arthur didn't conquer Avalon just because he couldn't swing a blade. No, he had knowledge, and enough wisdom to know how to use it. Lady Kincaid wasn't happy when she found out about this idea. But all Mother's mercy, I am her tutor. She cannot dictate what I do, no matter her standing.
Is there nobody who could help you?
Oh, do you mean a family? Oh, I've never had time for such trifles. No suitor was ever more interesting than a good book, nor did any of them smell better either.
Eh.
And I've raised enough of other people's children to never wish for my own.
I can help you out. Tell me what you need.
Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
This child needs to know the details first.
I came to the Horns of the South because I found a fascinating book. It referred to a certain object, a figure most likely, which has the ability to dispel the wordness like a menhir can.
Ooh.
Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area.
Well, that was over to the east.
However, when I asked those nincompoops about it, they just laughed at me. They said that the Andraste wasn't carrying anything of value, and even if it was, they wouldn't freeze their butts off in those chilly waters.
Tell me about this book.
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you?
Kind of.
But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
Can't you just summarize it? Fine, but could you hand me the book, my lady?
And they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to reading.
Okay. Fine, I'll read this dumb book of yours. Okay, it's not a good place, especially for humans. Yeah, blah, blah. To this day. I already know where it is, though. So wait, Death's Whisper. Next sneaking hit will instantly kill enemy. Oh, wait. It's a consumable. Okay, okay, okay. What about eerie incense? Increases armor by 1 for 60 seconds. That sounds garbage. Okay, I read it. Now what? Can I open these? I can. I can also rob people in privacy. This is amazing. This changes everything. Like, we got hunter's stew in there. This is some kind of reinforced chest. I should come in here and rob this place when everyone goes to sleep. Look at these rooms. Everything looks so nice and great. I would assume this is going to be her room. Okay, well, screw it. Let's go over to the Wreck of Andraste. Okay, let's see. If I remember right... Yeah, Wreck of Andraste. So basically, I just got to go over to the ruined Brock. And then just kind of swim over there. Fine, I'll go do that real quick. Even though she was being snarky. Little snarky butthead. And there's a bear! A bear! So wait, you're telling me that these guys did not want to swim, like what? I don't know, a quarter of a mile or something like that? Just so they can come over here and go investigate this... What's that up there? No, really, it seems like there'd be something up there. Because of the banner. Huh. I think there's a way up there. Okay, I'm here at the Wreck of Andraste, so what am I looking for? Ah, okay, so it says here that I should read the book carefully. So let's see this. Okay, back now. There should be a few caves not too far away. With the rest of the surviving crew, we should be able to drag the cargo there. Pity about the Andraste, though. And, of course, there's some caves up there. So I would assume I have to go to the north and go deal with those caves there. Alright. But first things first, I want to see if I can get to the top of this. Oh. Summon Keeper? Hello. So this guy was right behind the Wreck of Andraste. Oh. That's... What does that do? Let me see. Orders your summon to summon a keeper to fight by your side. Oh, wow. Okay. So I would assume that the caves are going to be in the north. But I want to know if it's going to be, like, in the water itself. Or if it's going to be somewhere, I don't know, on the land itself. So I'll go north and cut back. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's somewhere down here, I think. Oh yeah, I see it. It's a cave right there. So it's underneath this cliff thing. I don't know where I am. I'm gonna go in anyway. Yeah. Castaway's Cave. Whoa. There seems to be a drowner. Alright, drowner. Hey, bud. Hey, you. Bye. So let's see what you guys got. Some whiskey, carrot. Maybe it's in the water. Hey, bud. A drowner's heart? I don't think I got one of those before. Maybe, okay, so let's go check this up way up here. We have nothing. Hey, guy. Bye. You know the great part about this? Is that this axe will actually... Hey, bud. I'll take that. Is that this axe critical hits on the first time. Well, on the first hit. But otherwise, it's just some really hard-hitting weapon after, really. So... I don't know. It feels like it could do a little bit better. Like, if it doesn't one-shot them, then it's just kind of a normal weapon after that. So... maybe I'll enchant it or something. Hey, bud. And so all their drowner friends will begin to... Is that... wine? Cider? Drinks? For me! Okay. And... Mine. Well... we have a barrel that's empty, garlic, poultry. I would assume it's going to be in this because it's a... Got it. Coin and Merlin's Thorn? What's that? It's a projectile. It's a light cast. Oh, it's a magic. Okay, so gradually generates up to 7 weaker projectiles and shoots all of them in quick succession upon release. Oh. Cool. I got a magic spell. Crucian Carp. But seeing as the quest marker says that I'm not... Well, it would make me heavily believe that I'm not in the right cave. I would assume this is not the right cave. Okay. Scourge of the Seas? What the... Hey! Ooh, I'll take it. What does it do? Let's see. It is a one-handed weapon. Heavy attacks cost an additional 20 mana and shoot a piercing wave, dealing 150% weapon damage to all enemies hit. Cool. I got a new weapon out of it. It's covered in coral, looks weird, and it came from some guy who's also covered in coral and looks weird, but you know, I'll take it. I would assume with the way that it's giving me a way back up, that there must be something in the waters. Like there. Covered in dead guys, apparently. Elaine would probably be really interesting in my findings. Arthur Memories? Set a bonfire. Okay. Oh, so it's just some big set of armor or something. I don't know. Weird. Well, either way, there was nothing really in the water. I swam around for a while and nothing happened. So, I don't know what to say. Other than... yeah, it just... there was nothing really there. Well, let's go ahead and leave. Oh, so you're telling me that this cave... wait a minute. Wait a minute. So this is the way out. Does this mean that the other cave that I didn't go into would have some loot or something in it? Like, right there. Because it seems like to me there would be something. Oh, so they both lead to the same thing then. Okay, well. Let's get out of here. Okay, well now that I'm out of the cave, there's not really a fast travel point nearby unless I go to where those docks are and make my way up and go to that one, so... if I find anything oh, and it's weird time. Oh, goody. Well, I'll cut back if I find anything interesting, or if I get back to Elaine. I didn't find anything interesting, so... hey, you.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
Yes.
Splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book, don't you think? Now, let's test your reading comprehension. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child?
Oops. A figure of a sea monster?
And you're telling me you've read it. Come back when you've done more.
Well, she's not wrong. I did actually just kind of skim it, so... The Last Voyage of the Andraste. Let's see, notice here the odd instrument used for God knows what. The signs written in a strange language and a disturbing figure. Okay.
Have you read?
Yes.
Quote, according to Elvis the Light.
A figurine of a four-dweller.
That's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir, and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall. Good. Next question. What was the Andraste's destination?
The island asylum, actually.
Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a Four-Dweller artifact. Last question. What sank the Andraste?
It was actually a sea monster.
Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure.
Are you serious? Where exactly did she sink?
Oh, if only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them? Oh, barbarians. Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
I did! Okay, I'll tell her about the findings later, but right now I need to go. Okay, let's go to the museum then. Alright, museum. Let's see if we can find this dumb logbook. Even though I already know where it is. Hey man. I heard you have the logbook.
Do you mean the document with information about the course, weather, position, and speed of the ship, as well as all of the stops and other occurrences kept by the captain or the first mate? More specifically, the document from the bridge of the Andraste, which sank tragically in nearby waters in the year 513. Indeed, we have it. Please, wait here.
I didn't need a massively long description. I already know where it is.
Here it is, though I doubt those records will tell you anything, since the weirdness surrounding Avalon made sailing impossible. The knowledge of the precepts of navigation has been forgotten.
So it's useless?
Oh, no, we know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's currently known as Smuggler's Bay. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Leave. Okay. I should probably read the book anyway, because it tells me probably hour 1, knots 2.5, course southwest, wind east. Wow. Alright, I didn't find anything at the wreck. There was nothing there. I've located the wreck of the Andraste. I didn't find a figure, but I did find the skeleton of a Four-Dweller.
Unbelievable. The book clearly described a figure like a menhir. Oh, no. I never thought it could be actual Four-Dweller. Probably one of the lost. Elvis never described him as a living, intelligent creature. More like a piece of furniture. So many years after the war, and the keepers treated him so callously. And there was so much we could have learned from him. Well, that doesn't change the fact that I was terribly wrong. I'd convinced myself that I would find what I was looking for on the Andraste. Oh, what a silly old goose I've turned out to be.
Yep.
Here, take these coins as a token of my gratitude. Although the knowledge you found is invaluable, you are a bright child. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a way to beat the weirdness.
Probably. I mean, I make no guarantee. And apparently King Arthur has some kind of memory he wants to share with me or something, so... Ooh. Ooh. There's so much stuff I can take around here, but too bad everyone's... I want to take it all. But I'll do that later. For now... Okay. Place. Talk. Do you know about the mission of the Andraste?
How could I? It took place after my death, and I was not summoned back when it happened. Yet I believe they did what had to be done. If the Four-Dweller was a threat, one that could neither be questioned nor studied, then he had to die. You do not understand how dreadful these creatures are. Even with the weirdness weakened, they remain formidable foes. We cannot fault these people for defending themselves.
Cool. Well. Whispers, -1. Weird. Okay. I think I'm gonna do some... Okay, so I'm guessing that the whatever this tomb that they were talking about last time is gotta be, like, right here. It would make sense, because look at the stairs right there. So it would make sense if there was something there. So you know what? I'm gonna go over to the sunken village now, and I'll see you all in a bit.